I have to say, I got quite busy recently. I'll note that it's been basically a while since I basically played, Birth of the Empires here. You can actually, see, I basically last played here for the most part, but whatever. I actually did try to play, a little bit of this game, a little bit ago, but at this point, basically, well, we're basically going to, episode 3 here for, the Mega Alliance. And it's basically been 2 weeks since I basically played with, my last save here. I did try to do, an episode before, in between, now and then, but, wasn't really able to get it off, at all, because, I got interrupted right at the start. I basically went, a couple of turns, you can see here, whatever. Let's just jump into this game here, and see where I go. Now, I know this point, by the way, that basically we're, at the point where we're about to meet the Terrans, so... Well, let's just meet the Terrans, and let's go from there.
Greetings from the Coalition of Planets.
We come in peace in the hope of an informative exchange of culture and scientific knowledge. We look forward to diplomatic contact with your people.
And alright, we met the humans. We're trying to bribe the Lubites as well, so that'll be interesting. And yeah, you can see, over here, basically these guys joined, the humans over here, so that's basically who we're basically bribing these guys away from, the humans at the moment, but that's fine. They're over here in Atlas the humans, so, that's interesting.
Affirmative.
Now, apparently these guys are actually fairly big for, what they are right now. They essentially have, more or less all these, systems around, their home, system basically colonized. They got Parliament over here. They're trying to make their way over to Delubis, which we want to try and prevent, but, we'll see how it goes with that. Now, thinking about it, I probably want to, focus on, getting Heracus basically colonized as quickly as possible. Or at least basically, being able to, get to Aquarius as fast as possible up here, so... Yeah, that'll be something I want to basically try and aim to do. But the other thing I basically want to do is just try to, get to peace with, I guess, with, the Terrans here, so, we're not necessarily going to go war from right yet, but we'll, just be peaceful for now. Alright then, so... We'll go in our turn.
We have news from the diplomat.
And there we go, we bribed these guys away from the Terrans Empire, so... They're a free system again. Now it's gonna suck basically with these guys being right next to Terrans because they'll be very easily bribed by the Terrans each time, and if they really want to, they can be bribed away from me as well, so... Not the greatest, setup basically here, but what all. It is what it is. We'll send a S for cooperation, but we'll probably have it bribed away for once again. We'll just, be back to square one again, but whatever, we'll see how it goes. Now, I will note, by the way, that I probably want to build, an outpost at some point over in this direction, just get in this direction a little bit. So that'll be something I want to basically aim to do. They're, of course, building outposts down here as well, which is, interesting, but whatever. We'll see how it goes. There's this plant over here, by the way. You got an M-class plant, some development going on over here. Alright, so right now with these guys right here, I'm just going to simply be do you want to be maybe friends? And I would actually preferably want maybe an alliance of these guys perhaps, just so, just so we can be a little bit more friendly than that, but we'll offer friendship for now. For a few turns. Alright, Illyria's basically built some stuff over here, so what do I want you guys to do next? I think I want these guys to build up to Deuterium at some point. Akamar is a little too far away. Island's too small. So yeah, these guys are going to be like building up like, you know, deuterium like mines and such. So let's just pump out like, you know, 9 of these right now. Now, I'll note that in Omega Alpha here, by the way, we're going to start basically pumping out the check class, I think, a whole lot, you know, a whole lot at once. So we'll just try and get like 5 of these basically out the door. I'll note that with like the like the Omega Alliance, basically want to like get to like point where we can like pump these out really, really fast. Get like a bunch of them like out just early on, so like you know, start like, you know, doing easy colonization if you want to. At some point, I want to basically send some over here, for example, colonize this. I need to get some guys down to Kimball, and down here basically to Dura Europus is probably a good idea as well. And of course, up here I want to go as well too. So lots of stuff I just want to aim to do right real fast, really. So what do we got, McGart? All right, so we got the good like destroyers already for themselves. That's, you know, concerning because, you know, it looks like the hands game really like, you know, develop really fast. But well. Now, it's worth knowing that I haven't had any like, you know, Intel like, you know, events basically happen for a little bit, so I think the Reference basically stopped doing that, which is nice. And it's worth doing. I may actually start doing that myself soon, when I actually start to develop my Intel strength for a little bit. We'll probably basically like, you know, go after Terrence and be like, you know, diplomatic, like try like, you know, harass these guys, like, you know, Victoria doesn't like them a little bit, or like, you know, more importantly, Luba doesn't like him a little bit. Will you like the plan?
Terraforming has been completed. We have news from the diplomat.
I'm not against getting trade of these guys, but the thing is that's not going to help me too much to get trade of them, so I'm going to ignore this and basically offer the cooperation, hopefully, so we can get that instead. Will be a plan. You're going to colonize right here.
Colonization is underway.
Get that out of the way. I'll note I'm basically colonizing this just so like, you know, essentially like, you know, make sure that the Terrans can't claim it themselves.
Affirmative.
I want to get someone down here to Kimball, I guess, so
Affirmative.
get over there. Apparently, Axon has an energy shortage, so we have to basically, like, you know, fix around my like stuff here. So there we go. A little bit of energy for him. Now, Axon basically has decent uranium. But so does Eileen, I guess, so well, whatever. We're going to probably, like, use Axon, I think, here, basically wheel up the uranium mines at some point, so I'll keep on building, basically, like, you know, the basic, like, you know, industrial centers and stuff like that, I think, so let's pump out a few of those. And, you know, I really should focus just on like one of these plants right now to sort of like get like, you know, shipbuilding production going. So
Designate a planet for terraforming.
everyone just get one plant done, please.
Planet for terraforming. Designate a planet for terraforming.
If I get this plant done, I can like start like colonizing it, right? So, you know, we can basically like, you know, get like a shipyard going up to Aquarius when I get the chance to. At this stage of the game, it's basically like, you know, playing about how I'm going to claim planets, so we can basically be like, you know, in a good position later on down the road. And nice, you got their stuff here. I think that's Spicker. We're just going to build a couple of these right now. And I'll build a few more of those as well. I really want to get these, like, you know, pleasure primes, but I need to get more titanium basically to do it, so... We're not quite here, you know, there basically to build those just yet. They're actually already at max population, these guys. That's kind of interesting, but whatever. We're going to take away a little bit from this, I guess. Just to get our titanium, like, going up a little bit. We'll put that there. And I think what we want to do right now over here, we're just going to, like, you know, build that for now. And there's this system over here, by the way, so, you know, fun. Oh, this is a black hole, but black holes don't actually damage your ship, so you can go through them easily enough.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's go this way of you, I guess. Actually, you know what? Let's go up here first, then we'll go up here, and we'll go that way instead, so... That'll be my plan. I'll look down here. I have to eventually get down here as well, so we'll basically want to probably like send some colonists down this way as well at some point. And with that in mind, I may want to build like, you know, a scout to go down here, I think, so... Might want to send a calf down there. Let's see how strong I make this guy without, like, you know, not, like, being able to build it in a single turn, I guess. Would be a plan. Alright, that's a little bit overkill, basically, like, you know, doubling his armor, I guess, but, you know, whatever. We can just, like, you know, have a basic hull like that, I guess. We're just gonna build a single calf here, basically at, like, you know, Omega Alpha, basically do a little bit of scouting with. I'll go back to building these guys. I basically want to have like a scout down here, basically do some like, you know, scouting for that stuff when I get to it. So we'll do that when I get to it. That's 50% complete apparently. Now I wonder like the Cartares are basically at war with like, you know, the Heyoun or not, because they basically have an attack mech right here next to them, which is interesting.
This system is now part of the Omega Alliance.
And that's done?
There is an Omega Alliance scientific breakthrough.
We have access to my battleships, so I probably won't build any of these, because, you know, they're actually kind of weak, these guys, but whatever. There's something nice to basically have, the Tetron Distribution Center, so... Really nice. I note that the Omega Alliance basically has all these like morale buildings because, you know, they basically have like, you know, morale problems like their like diplomacy, but, you know, once you basically have these basically popping up like crazy, are like really nice to have. So
Terraforming has been completed. We have news from the diplomat.
yep, yet again we got to deal with this, I guess. So I don't know, but we're probably gonna keep doing this like each turn. We're gonna, like, I keep offering a membership and such, but whatever. We're apparently cooperative with them, which is fine. Now, no problem if I want to. We're going to like, keep bribing these guys basically each turn, so we're just going to bribe these guys to like 2050 and see if that's enough basically to take them away from like the humans. Now let's see how it goes. And I know, by the way, like, you know, we have no operation for Tree of the Coastal Planets. We lost 3 morale for that, but, you know, we also gained free from like, you know, this colonization, so it's fine.
Designate a planet for terraforming.
Let's get you to go there. You know, it'd be nice if I could see, like, which is my oldest ship, but whatever. Let's just have,
Colonization is underway.
that guy colonize.
Planet for terraforming.
Let's focus on this planet here, I guess, a little bit. Actually, you know what? I actually want to basically colonize this planet too if I get the chance to, because, like, you know, it'll probably grow faster if I basically have 2 planets as opposed to 1, so we'll take a few turns basically getting that done first. There's a scout over here, apparently. You're going to go down there. Now, what do I want to basically aim for basically right now here for this stuff? I'll note, by the way, at this point, basically, it's like all about just, like, you know, getting my guys up to, like, you know, tech level 4 for these guys, so... Let's go with construction, I guess, first, because, you know, industrial centers are always useful. Hamel's over here, so what do I want these guys to do? There's like an insignificant little rock down here, so like, I'm not really worried about, like, you know, it being able to do much stuff, you know. All I like doing basic intel and research this stuff here, yes, so... Intel, research... Just easy stuff for it to do. Actually, no, let's really focus on the food first here, I guess, so... Wow, I'm locking free of this stuff basically for that. Oh well. We'll take a few turns basically just building one of these, I guess. Then we'll build up, like, you know, the improve industrial centers there. You know, I think over here in, like, you know, Akamar, I am attempting to build a space dock for these guys, but, you know, they don't actually have any direction here, so I'm not going to worry about it, I don't think. But, you know, it's something I want to aim to do in the future, is build something like that. Guess we'll upgrade these for now. And yeah, I'm getting lots of money at this point, so, you know, bribing these guys will probably not be too much an issue for me to do a little bit over and over again, so that'll be fun.
We have news from the diplomat.
Oh, we received a gift. Alright, so we got some deuterium from the Referens, apparently. We're trying to bribe these guys, and ooh! So, we lost a little bit of population over here in Rejas, so, that happened. That's really painful. Oh well. Oh well. Let's get a little bit of food there, I guess. Wow, I got, like, no, like, you know, production here right now for this guy, because, you know, massive hit to him, but whatever. I was trying to figure how many times it'll basically take to get this done, so... Maybe we'll do it like that for a little bit. That'll be fine, I think. Yeah, power shut down, we do power shortage, basically, because, you know, loss of population. That was a really bad random event that basically happened to such a small sector like that, but oh well, it happens, you know, sometimes. Now these planets here, I hope that they're going over 7 billion soon, I think, so that's the stuff I'm like hoping for in the future with those guys.
Affirmative.
I'll send someone down here though. Alright, order new determine is a thing, right? So determine is basically like a nice little trade resource to basically have, so I can like, you know, use stuff on such, so who needs it? Well, a lot of people need it, I guess. I'll note that the structure here, I think the this percentage takes a little bit to determine, but it's not a whole lot, so let's see here. I think for like every single system, it's gonna like, you know, just drop like, you know, 100 basically on it, so they'll all have a little bit of deuterium. So boom. You got enough. You got enough. So that's done. I'll have to drop this other 1,000 basically somewhere as well, so I guess I want everyone basically to have like 250 to get the chance to, so maybe I'll aim for like 300 everyone if I can. We'll at least get there at some point, but you know, let's drop a little deterrent like everyone for now, just so I'm not wasting it. Set this guy up here.
Affirmative.
Now I will know that I have friends with these guys, right? So I can trade them if I want to. Who can I trade with right now? Akru can trade, so you trade with Terra. And them as well, I guess. Just get a little extra money, like do a little bit of trade here. I was thinking here.
We have news from the diplomat.
Yeah, I don't know about my brother said the lawyers is going to be that hard because they're basically like, you know, devoted to me, like, you know, they haven't like trying to basically nestle into like their empires yet, so that's nice. Let's offer him cooperation again, maybe, and see if we can get it. There's those damn amoebas over there I gotta watch out for. Alright, Axton. Axton. Apparently they didn't build any deterrent refineries over here for this guy, so might focus on something like that for now. We really should just build these up, I think, so let's just get that out of the way.
Affirmative.
Okay, I only need to have, like, you know, one of these ships doing this right now, so
Designate a planet for terraforming.
just colonize that a little bit right there. Interesting. There's a coalition outpost right here, and there's like, you know, Heyoun, like, you know, scout there, I guess, as well.
Terraforming has been completed.
Alright, we offered him a cooperation again. A terraform Heracus a little bit.
Colonization is underway. Designate a planet for terraforming.
Well, he's going to get that colonized now. They're slowly growing up, those guys.
Affirmative.
Send this guy down here. So we built basically this over here. At this point, I want to build up the, like, you know, industrial centers or, like, the titanium mines, I guess. Like, you know, keep on, like, you know, building stuff over here if I can. We'll go with this first, then we'll go with, like, the, like, you know, mines right after. Eileen is looking nice. Let's get those going right here. I'll probably be using Eileen to build crystals at some point, but, you know, we'll need to take him to build up the crystals as well, like, you know, duranium and stuff, so won't be, like, immediate that I'll be able to build it right away. Akamar builds his stuff up over here. And like with everything, I've, you know, promised of, like, you know, having, like, you know, enough, like, titanium and such, so, you know, always a thing. Let's put those there for now. I'll probably need to build at least a few more of these, I guess. So let's just build a few more of them right now. Then I'll build this as well. Acker is getting big! Very big. Yeah, we'll build that right now. Easy food and morale, basically, for doing that, right? So, why not? And Europa hasn't been doing anything, so, whoops. I forgot to build stuff for my new colony here. Push up the titanium, I guess. That's always an issue. Build up this. I should just build the food first. Then this. Then that. You're going there, which is fine.
Affirmative.
Well, I will say this at least. It doesn't look like this guy has, like, you know, really, like, you know, excellent systems or anything like over here, so... Well, this is a good one, but, you know... Basically, the stuff this guy's been colonized and enhanced isn't really, like, you know, superb or anything like that. He has, like, you know, some good, like, mine space around him, but, you know... So far, his system's been, like, you know, just mediocre or crap, so... That's good to see. I got a good system here for Lyria, Acrib... There's a good miner here. There's also a good miner thing again, but, you know, who knows if I will.
This system is now part of the Omega Alliance.
Excellent.
An alien culture has been encountered.
There's the Bellamar.
We have news from the diplomat.
Hooray! They agreed to cooperation. So that means they won't be able to join, like, the, like, you know, Federation or Coalition rather for a little bit. Oh, look at that! I can actually see these guys finally. So there's the humans. Basically, got no relation to these guys as well as Heyoun. So that's nice. Now, the nice thing basically for having like this like agree with them right now is that like they can't actually like have like memberships or stuff with the Heyoun or the the other guys as well. So when we basically have cooperation, they can't actually get any like anything better than friendship agreements with these guys. So that's nice to see. I want to trade them if I get the chance as well, but Now, note, by the way, it's very easy for these guys to be bribed away again, so that could happen as well, so it's going to leave a cooperation, but for now, like, that's a good starting point, basically. Having, like, cooperation with them. This is apparently built over here.
Affirmative.
That's how you go here.
Affirmative.
You can go right there. If there's a good system over here, I'll basically send someone to basically colonize if I get the chance to, but, who knows if that'll be the case.
Affirmative.
Let's get down here for now.
Affirmative.
I'll have to send somebody to kill these amoeba when I get the chance to, but for now I'm just going to leave them alone. And since we got friendship with these guys, I'm not really worried about these guys being attacked anymore, so let's send this guys down here, I think. There's a Belmar up here, by the way, and that's a fairly good system that they have over here as well, so whoops, oh well. Interesting, they took Cartare over here. Shipyard 2. And this as well. Alright, I'm at that point where I think I want to start upgrading like Mega Alliance here a little bit with like better stuff, so just build a few of these, I think. We'll build this, and we'll upgrade that. And once I basically have like this all done basically here, I'll basically like, probably be at the point where we're gonna start like, investing in like, maybe better ships maybe at that point, hopefully. Alright, these guys are over here. I think I want those right now. It won't be a bad thing to get the Timmerman's Eater. Now let's get these first, then we'll go after the industrial centers. And Spica and Harakas need to have some stuff done, so upgrade this. Upgrade that. Harakas is going to do the basic stuff over here, of course, so do this, do this, do this. Let's see how it goes. That's not great. That's really not great. They decided to, like, get Meyer to, like, drop all this stuff on me here. Unfortunately, these guys are set to be offensive. Let's try healing these guys and hope they don't attack me.
Greetings from the Cartare Union. We look forward to diplomatic contact with your people. In the meantime, we insist that you avoid our space and respect our territorial sovereignty.
Alright, so there's the Cartare. And good. It looks like I got away with, like, not having these guys get attacked over here, so we're just got these guys to avoid for now so they don't get attacked. So there's Candace over here. It's going to be apparently a bunch of water worlds over here. That's actually a really good system to basically have, if I can get down to it, but it's going to take a while to get over there, I think.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Well, it looks like I go to Kimball, but whatever.
Designate a planet for terraforming. Designate a planet for terraforming.
That one first. Alright, so apparently Qatar have been pretty busy, expanding. Somehow, they lost this planet over here, like this Mire world over here, but, everything else is looking pretty good with them. Makes me wonder how, the Karens are doing down here, but we'll see when we get to them, I guess. Alright, Eileen's done, so... what do I want Eileen to do? Fill up this for now, I guess. Then build wind turbines, maybe? I'm not bothered the humans have a wormhole over here, but it's probably unstable, so won't have to worry about it too much, I don't think. Now, I'm kind of worried about the Qatar here, because they could go after Akama over here if they want to. And this is very easy, it's very easy for her to, seize this system if they want to, but, we'll see what they do, I guess. They may declare war on me, next turn, but we'll see what to do, basically, so... Nothing so far.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah, we'll send that guy there. We can go up there, afterwards, I guess.
Affirmative.
Some good systems are on hand, apparently. Oh well. That guy's almost made it up to here, which is nice.
An alien culture has been encountered.
Alright, interesting. Don't think I've ever seen this mire before in my, playthroughs of this game, so... Scientific, productive, and they got some fairly good, stuff here, I guess. The Turing bonus, interesting.
Terraforming has been completed.
Affirmative.
I gotta go right there, I think. Ah, okay, so these guys are right here. Interesting. There's some stuff over there. Now, I see free colony ships here. I'm wondering if it is a really good system over or not. It very well might be, but, who knows.
Affirmative.
There's a Fox class over here.
Affirmative.
Let's get this guy out of Qatar space over here, I guess, because, I don't want to be sitting around in it, so... We'll just get out of their space for now. That's very much the question at this point, by the way, is how much of a threat these guys are going to be in the future, perhaps. Alright, you can start coming down here, I guess.
Affirmative.
Axton, Axton, Axton. Build these up. Let's see, Illyrians. They built a bunch of these already, so that's nice to see. What do I want these guys to do? Probably build up that, I guess, and this. And there we go, we'll start building up the determinate supplies here. Aqua's guys, I'm at, facilities here for this stuff, so that's nice to see. I get the feeling that I need more, food over here at some point, but whatever. Just build 3 of these for now, I guess. The nose and then this. I don't like the fact that they're on an attack here. Hopefully they're still going to hail me.
There is an Omega Alliance scientific breakthrough.
Hooray, I can get crystal mines. Alright, they're actually on the offensive here, which is not great, but
A planet for terraforming.
I want to at least try and grab one of these planets here before they colonize it if I can.
Designate a planet for terraforming.
Doesn't matter which one, I just have to grab one of them.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Send that guy there.
Affirmative.
Apparently I threw this guy into a radioactive medulla by mistake, but oh well.
Affirmative.
Just throw him up here, I guess.
Affirmative.
Go to Kimball with him, I guess. It's funny. I'm actually separated from, my, main, guy of Akmar, because I basically, have Qatar in front of me, but whatever. That's just the thing about, foreign guys ramming into wormholes like this. It's not a really good idea, because, this guy's basically going to be an isolated, planet over here in the middle of nowhere, but oh well. This is how it goes, basically. That's done over here. And I may want to go over this, computer tech at this point, I guess, but maybe I'll go for that now. Let's get that out of the way. Spica, of course, has, issues with, it's stuff here. Boost this up here a little bit. Really at this point I just need a titanium for this guy, so really that's what I'm just going to focus on, I guess. Pull those do for now. What am I going to do in Rejas as a thing? I don't know. I know this was never the greatest system, but, it wasn't terrible or anything, but, now it's really terrible. I think I'll do that for now, these guys. We're just gonna do a few of these here, I think, just get more titanium going. And I want to aim for this as well, so I can, like, you know, have more morale and stuff. That's all done. It's a decent system, I guess, over here, but whatever. Not the greatest system.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
I'm gonna send this guy up in this direction, I think, to deal with that, but we'll see how it goes.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
You know, I was gonna hold this guy back, because, like, you know, if they actually attack this guy, I want to, you know, have him get destroyed or anything, so, you know, we'll try to avoid that if I can. These guys are on a 7 billion population at least, which is nice. Alright, Hamlet's gonna build a space dock. I'll just buy it just so I can have it. And a skill over here. They built them, you know, themselves pretty well, but you know, whatever. Let's just keep on building. Get that going for now. Transport shit over here, apparently. Alright, so I will know by this point, apparently these guys are chasing around my stuff here, so I have to watch out for that, but whatever.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's move this guy over here, I think.
Designate a planet for terraforming. Designate a planet for terraforming.
I can go after the other one.
Designate a planet for terraforming.
Let's do it like that. And I can see at this point these guys have friendship agreements with these guys now, because, you know, that's where everybody's at. I should be frequently bribing these guys just like, you know, can like try and like get them away from people. We'll bribe the humans, I think, for now. Then I'll bribe the Heyoun right after.
Affirmative.
Now, I'm gonna move this guy back because I want to basically like grab these guys like together to like go after his jury, I think. Because this guy is like, you know, a bit of an issue right now, so we'll let's try and blow him up, I think, if he like goes near my scout repeatedly. Alright, I don't like the fact that basically, like, you know, the scouts here, hopefully will, you know, go after him, we'll see. Nope. Alright, so we're good. Three of us basically like this hang out over here now.
Colonization is underway.
Let's just do that right now. And I can see like this guy's just chasing around my scout here, so...
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's group these guys up for now. Alright, so I'm out build space dock out here. I can basically explore a little bit, so
Affirmative.
send you down here, have a look around.
Affirmative.
You can go right there. I really need more titanium basically here in Axton, I guess, so build 3 of these, I guess. Build those. May want to build our titanium mines here as well, but we'll see in the future if I want to do that or not. Let's build this here, I think. Build those there. Or I actually want to build the titanium mines first, don't I? Let's just build 3 of these right now, because, you know, we'll probably need them in the future anyways. And I'm not going to just, like, you know, build this, because why not? Actually, it'll probably be faster if I do it this way, so make sure I at least have 4 of those right there.
This system is now part of the Omega Alliance.
Awesome, so we took over Candace.
An alien culture has been encountered.
Interesting, and our undeveloped species over here. Nice.
We have news from the diplomat.
Oh, this failed. What gave you a certain notion to betray friends on your account? Well, so yeah, this is something I watch out for. By the way, eventually these guys, like, you know, they want more money, basically, like, to be bribed and stuff like that. So, you know, oh well.
Affirmative.
Let's go down there for you guys. So interesting. These guys are over here.
Affirmative.
I wonder if they met anyone yet. Doesn't say like these guys have any known empires yet, so that's nice to see, I guess. So,
Affirmative.
let's get this over here for now, I think. I actually want to go down here first.
Affirmative.
I'll probably want to basically actually go here and like send like a colony ship, basically like help this guy out and like get stuff colonized. But you know, we'll see how it goes.
Designate a planet for terraforming.
Go for that now.
Affirmative.
All right, Kansas has been found over here, which is nice. So, 1, 2. All right, it's a war world. I can't build in, you know, titanium centers here, but whatever. Oh, look at that. There's no titanium in this sector at all. Well, that's interesting. I'll have to determine at least, but you know, I'll probably still get the terrain from here because it's a little bit closer to home, but whatever. Alright, Spica. I need a lot more titanium for that, but well. Let's get that going for now, I think. And these guys over here can just, like, build some basic stuff, I guess, for, like, that for now, I guess. Yeah, I'm just randomly building stuff at this point, because, getting toward the end of this episode for the most part. We'll be a little bit more risky giving this guy 3,000. Maybe I'll be able to get the humans basically, like, lower acceptance by quite a bit, hopefully. See how it goes.
Affirmative.
We're just going to send this guy here for now, because I want to basically send him into, like, possible ambush over here, so we'll do that. We try to bribe those guys again, of course, but whatever. There we go. Shipyards are basically online. Now, I'll note that over here in Mega Alpha, I'm basically at that point where, like, I can basically produce wherever I want to, like, from this, like, sector for a little bit, so I may want to start doing that soon, perhaps. Let's get some of the 10 mines first, though, I think. Not a bad system, this one here, I guess, but not really great, so, oh well.
Affirmative.
Designate a planet for terraforming.
Do some quick terraform for this guy over here, I guess, and, like, go from there. Interesting, cameras over here, but whatever.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Send that guy over here for now. It seems like a good stopping point for this episode here. Maybe I'll stop right here and, like, we'll keep on going from, like, next point on. I hope basically at this point, basically probably, like, have, like, little fours, like, technology-wise, but, we're getting to that point where the game starts to slow down. I have to sort of, like, think carefully about what we're going to do. We've actually expanded really well at this, like, at this juncture, because, we grabbed, like, Candace over here. I got to see how big the Cartare basically are as, like, an empire. I basically sort of, like, secure, like, Lubites basically from the, like, inside this guy's, like, faction right, right away. See, else is safe here. I'll see you guys in the next one.